let's talk about aliens. And I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet. Looking at the time right now, 15 seconds in. But we gonna talk about aliens. Do I believe aliens come from a different planet? No. I don't believe in other planets. The way I believe in other planets is by different continents. I don't believe that planets are like you go to outer space. I actually don't even believe in outer space. I believe the laws of physics. I believe the laws of nature. The only way you come here is by being born. Only way you leave here is by dying. It's an inside out thing. It's not an outside in thing. I didn't come from the outside in. I came from the inside out, right? And so with me understanding this, that's how I view aliens. So the only way an alien would be able to exist here the only way an alien would be able to exist here is if they were born here. There's no other way for an alien to be here. It's just like even for a fish, right? Or even for a bird or any other type of animal that we see, from the plants to the trees to anything that we see in this life, it has to be created here in order to be here, right? Think about it realistically. When it comes to reality, everything has laws. It's laws of physics, damn that. The real laws of physics. We ain't gotta go off that school book stuff. The real laws of physics is something as simple as, you know, I'm holding this, I let it go, and it fall. Right? So that same thing applies to any type of being that you see here. It has to be born here. It has to come from here. There's no other way. Even in the scripture, when they talk about the angels had to be born here. And so let's lock in on that real quick, right? See, let's put two and two together. So when you look at the biblical story, and I'm still talking about aliens. When you look at this biblical story, and they talk about all these different tribes, they talk about all these different events, right? But one thing they kind of push to the side is the angels. So now, let's just say, if I'm a king or emperor or just some type of general or whatever, if I'm reading these stories, my thing is gonna be, well, wait a minute, because now I'm looking at the laws of physics, right? I'm looking at reality, right? So if I'm reading these stories, I'm gonna look at it like, Okay. So where the hell are these angels at? Like, they gotta be here somewhere. They somewhere on this goddamn planet. We just don't know where the hell they coming from. We just don't know where they coming from. Look, if you could find where these angels is coming from, you can find the treasures of the world. You can find all the resources, all the food, some of the best soil, some of the best people. And if you could find these angels who are messengers of God, think about it. If you can find these angels who are messengers of God, and we can get them to send our message to God, because God has given us his message through them, we gonna send them a message back through them. But first, we gotta find them. Because now, if there's angels here on this planet, that means that these angels have to be born here. And if these angels have to be born here, that means these angels have to be babies. And these angels have to be children. And if you can catch these angels as they are children, come on now. Let me communicate the message to you. I'm not even gonna say no more. Let's link. Let's link here. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I ain't gotta say no more. Put it together, man. Ain't nobody talking about this. When they talk about, all they do is talk about the Bible. They talk about the Bible. They missing the reason why they can't look at the Bible as being real, because they're not taking it and putting it down in front of them. You got to see this in front of you. When you moving around, this is what you seeing. This is what you seeing when you look around, when you move around, when you going through this life. This is what you're going. You're going through a whole scripture. And so when you put it down in front of you now, okay, where are these people that they talking about? The laws of nature apply to everybody. Even Jesus had to be born. In order to be here, he had to be born. Make it make sense. And so that's really, I'm giving you the sauce. I'm giving you the sauce. Look, and this is a side note, right? You got to understand that it's a certain type of future or present that's being put on ice right now. We literally frozen in time right now. And we supposed to be at a point right now where we just at world peace and the technology is just at a point to where it's just far beyond your imagination. But it's been put on ice. But you know the thing about ice is it always melt. It always melt. Do it make me nervous? Hell yeah. Cause I don't know. You know what? I know, and I'm gonna communicate it to you. If you know, you know. But it definitely make me nervous. Cause I'm here. We all here. You here. You was born here. You're here. Don't even worry about what's the name of where we at, cause you're here. You may not be here where I'm at. I'm not there where you're at, but you're here. And once you let go, see, you gotta use the calendar. You gotta use the time. You don't let time, you don't let the clock become your world. You get what I'm saying? Because where we're at is not a clock. We're not in a clock. And see, you got a lot of people arguing about if the world is round or if it's flat. And they not even understanding that they're talking about a clock. They're talking about a clock. Because if you take a 360, or if you take a square at 490-degree angles, that give you a 360. And then if you cut the edges off of it, it still give you a 360. So arguing that the world round or flat is literally like a dog chasing his tail in a house. It's like a dog chasing his tail in the house. It don't even matter going round and round and round, but it's going around in a square. Even if you take the word earth, right? You could take the word earth and the word heart is in the word earth and the word here is in the word earth. The word ear is in the word earth. The word there is in the word earth. You just gonna have to spell it different. You just gonna have to spell it T-H-E-A-R. It's still there, right? You just gonna have to spell the word here, H-E-A-R. But it's still here. See, I'm giving you this science. I'm giving you this science. I'm giving it to you. I got woke up in the AM to give this science. I was about to talk about some whole other stuff, and look, I ended up recording a little video talking about some whole other stuff, and I had a booger in my nose. I was mad as hell. I had a big ass booger in my nose. All right, I go, I go back to look at the video. I go back to look at the video. I had a big ass booger in my nose. It was crazy. No. I ain't got a motherfucker. Damn, that motherfucker. I had cross recording this goddamn video. But like I said, I just woke up in the AM to do this video. Like AM. Like, it's like, I woke up like 2:30 AM. 3 AM to drop this. I'm real. And I woke up with this stuff on my mind, like, what the hell, like, you know what? It's certain things, right, that you don't talk about on this social media. And I'm gonna tell y'all what not to talk about, and I'm gonna tell y'all this just to keep the people who out here to keep people out of danger, man. I'm gonna tell you what not to talk about. Listen, don't talk about other people's business. And Dave Chappelle dropped that science. He was talking about on his stand-up, I think it was on the Sticks and Stones stand-up. He said something about when he exposed I think they was doing like the thing with the cards, and dude ended up like taking his last money because he thought he knew for sure that he knew which card it was, and they end up getting it, but he ended up getting them. He lost, and he ended up watching, and he found out that it was a whole bunch. The whole crowd that was right there playing the game was in on it, right? They was all in on ripping him off, and he exposed. And there was other people that went to play, and they was losing their money, and he went and exposed them for ripping people off. And them people down there was ready to, Buddy snatched Dave Chappelle up and was about to kill him, about to mess him up, but then he seen how weak he was. He snatched Dave Chappelle up. Dave Chappelle exposed him, got to yelling to the people, they rip you off, everybody in on it, and Buddy snatched him up. It was about to mess him up. And he seen how weak he was, and he looked at him and told him, like, man, don't ever in your life come between a man and how he eat. How you get it, I'm paraphrasing it, but he said, never come between a man and how you eat. Yeah. Yeah. And so I say that to say this. Whether it's with the music, whether it's with social media, whether it's with, like you got the people that's out here selling the medicines, or I mean, not the people, but you got the big pharmacies that's out here selling medicine, or whatever the hell is going on, right? Just do your thing. Don't be out here exposing these companies. Don't be out here exposing these people, man, if you ain't ready to die about it. It's just like with snitching. This is what people got to understand about snitches. And I say snitches, right? These are some of the most dangerous people. I don't know why y'all ain't realized that about, and I ain't gonna say their names, but the last few people that didn't get out for these little situations, man. These people got 20 and 30 bodies and they free. These people got a lot of bodies, a lot of murders, man, and they free. And these people, they call them snitches and this, that, and I'm like, man, look, these people are dangerous, man. And I don't know what role they play in this society, but man, look, they just showing you the ones who famous for it. I'll say that. I'll say that. You got to look at it like this. It's a whole new wave out here. It's a whole new generation of them same type of people out here. Whole new generation. They get the same opportunity. They're out here killing 20, 30 people. And yeah, they might go to jail for 10, 20 years. But then they'll be free later on, out making money, getting rich. Now they're able to take care of their kids. Now they're able to take care of their family. That's a hell of a sacrifice, right? Wouldn't you do that? Would you do 10 years or 20 years, 25 years in prison, but you know for sure that it's going to be guaranteed that your son's going to go to college. They're going to be taking your baby mama, your kids, everybody going to be taken care of. Would you? You a man, right? Let me stop. I ain't gonna touch that. But I'm just saying this to say this. Mind your business. Whatever you got going on and you trying to get you some money, or you trying to promote your thing, leave other people's business up out of it. Leave other people's business up out of it. On the real. If you think McDonald's is killing people and you can prove it and all of that, man, or if you think Burger King is putting whatever in this food, leave that shit alone. Because these are not just corporations. These are not just words. These are not just Burger King is not just some name. This is a large group of people. Real people who were born here. See, one thing I'm not gonna do is expose corporations. I mean, I look at it like this. At this point in time that we living in, down to the golden age, everything that you need to know about certain businesses and like just dealing with hospitals or dealing with fast food corporations or just dealing with certain investments, NFLs or sport, like just entertainment, whatever the case may be. At this point, we know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what time it is. Like, it's your decision. Like, everybody talk about football, saying football scripted or the NBA scripted or whatever. It's like, if it is, if it ain't, like, you can, like, it's people really getting hurt out there doing that. And you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it. I mean, it's people, these guys going out here really doing a job. So of course anything is scripted. Shit, I'm about to get up and go to work in a few hours. I'm doing a script. Hell, I can't go out there and do what I want to do. I can't go out there and be like, oh well, you know what? They charge you one thing. I'm gonna give you this for free. I think you deserve this. I'm not about to keep following this script. Like, no, you can't. I can't do that. I got to do my job. Or I'm gonna get fired. Your job is a script. It's all scripted. Follow the script and be comfortable. Live comfortably. You don't follow that script, you get fired. And unfortunately, in this country and every other country on this planet, you don't want to get fired, goddammit. You do not want to get and you don't want to get fired. Hey, stop, man. I need to get a little bit more rest before I get up and go to work. So like, comment, subscribe. So okay, so hold on. Let me go back over. What did we talk about? Yeah. Okay. We was talking about aliens. We was talking about round earth, flat earth. We talked about angels. And we talked about minding your business. Yeah, so yeah, okay. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe.